Hello. Beautiful people, my tranquil ones, my fierce ones, my, fierce fireflies, my child. Yeah. Happy Saturday. Happy self-care check-in. Y'all know it's always got to be something. I made a boo-boo. Okay, but we going to still lean with it, roll with it, rock with it. We are here for Selfcare Saturday. If this is, your first time finding my channel, welcome to you. Glad to have you in the den. If you've been rocking with me, then you know already what time it is. Of course, when we do Self-Care Saturdays, we are basically, talking about mental health, physical health, stopping the stigma around mental health, bringing awareness, breaking the silence, stopping the myths. And, we are just, self-care ideas, self-care tips, self-care challenges, self-care checklists. We checking in with each other. We holding each other accountable because we all in this together. And, I had asked my YouTube sister to come on up here and join me today and help me out. And she said, yeah, I'll be there because we know what people be having going on Saturdays, okay? We be out partying. We be spending time with our family. We be doing some other things. So we're going to have our guest joining us shortly, y'all. Just got to give her a minute because I made a mistake. It was on me. I apologize, Okay. Now let me know first and foremost if y'all can hear me, because I'm just yapping, and you may not even be hearing what I'm saying. But okay, I think she's ready. We're gonna go ahead and bring in Moochie. Okay, it's in the building.
Hey, what's up?
Moochie. I know I always gotta have something going wrong, baby. I just knew I had it all together. That's when you be multitasking.
No, you did do it right. I don't know what happened, but every time I clicked on that link, it took me back in there. Remember, I set that one up first, and I said I was going to do the other one. So I got so involved with the other thing. You know what I'm talking about. But
And I was in there at first too. Then I was like, wait a minute, I'm in the wrong thing, and I got the wrong thing. So that's
I
what
was in the
happens,
wrong
y'all,
link, girl.
But we here.
We are
So
here.
I thought that it had been longer, but it actually was May when we came to you guys and we were talking to y'all about the self-care jars, gratitude jars.
The gratitude jar.
Positive affirmation jars and things of that nature. And I said I was going to hold myself accountable and make sure that, when I'm giving y'all these self-care challenges and we talking about vision boards and all this other stuff, like I'm usually mentioning it one time and we move on. So I've been trying to make sure that I do come back to y'all and we do bring it up again. But first and foremost, before we jump the gun, because I done, as Moochie said, put on my track shoes. The first thing we all do is go ahead and take a deep breath in, child. I know I need one. Okay, we got to remember to breathe always. Take that deep breath
let
in.
It in and let it out.
And then let it out, right? And let everything out that we don't have to deal with this past week, this past month, and all of that, right? And then, I'm still here, you still here, we still here, go us.
We all still here.
Right. So, we got to celebrate that, right? And be thankful for that. Let me see who's in the building with us. What's going on, everybody? I thank y'all for joining us today. Hey, Kendall. What's going on, Kenzie Love? Kenzie Love. It's pouring outside my house, child. I hear the thunder. Coach is in the building.
It didn't get to me to rain yet.
Yeah, it's pouring over here.
It was dark for a minute, and now the sun is shining. So the rain has not gotten to me as of yet.
Hey, Miss Kira. Hey, Barbara Johnson. Okay. That's good, because I was definitely having some technical difficulties with my mic last night. I don't know what was going on. What's up, Monica M? Lady Virtue was in the building. Ginger Snaps is in the building. What's going on?
Hey, Inga.
Okay. Thank y'all all for joining us. Michelle, thank you. So yeah, y'all. That's really what I want to do. I just want to check in with y'all. I'm trying to, like I said, hold myself accountable. I thought it had been like 6 months, but that's only I think 4 months. But I was like, that's not bad, like every 3 to 4 months we can try to update with each other and make sure, like, have y'all been doing self-care challenges? Has anybody been putting anything in their jars? Have y'all been doing anything on your vision boards? And one thing I had to be reminded of, because I just went to my counselor and I told her, girl, I ain't gonna lie to you, I put one thing in that damn jar one day. I ain't been doing it, but the one day that I did do it, I basically was like I had lit a candle, which I haven't done in a long time. I put my oil on me. I said a prayer. I did my positive affirmations. I put something in the bar. She was like, that's a lot. Instead of talking about that you didn't do it that many times, look at all the things that you did
about what you did do.
Yes, and that's a habit I think all of us have. We will definitely be like, but I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I skipped this, or something along them lines, instead of looking at what we were able to accomplish. So I want, myself, I got to keep that in mind, and I want y'all to keep that in mind as well, because we be hard on ourselves.
Yeah, sometimes we are our worst critic, and we have to not do. Sometimes you have to not be so hard on yourself, but you have to be real with yourself too. So
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Monique, 69 ways. You on mute, Tamika? You on mute? Well, I'll see
No, I
who's
was
here
just
in the.
trying to check because Candy said she was hearing feedback. I don't know. Just
Are
trying to
you
double
still
check
hearing
everything.
feedback? I don't hear it on my end. You do you hear it?
Mhm. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, first and foremost, this is self-care, okay, y'all? You are in the right place, honey. This must be the place. Yes, you in the right place. You rocking with Moochie and Tamika Sin today. This is a happy place, our safe space. Good vibes only. Self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's your responsibility.
Uh-oh. What's
What
that?
what happened?
It was like a humming sound, and now it's back. You back.
Okay. Lord, it's gonna be one of
Oh,
those
it's gonna
days,
be one of
y'all.
those days.
Just one of those days. It may be because of the rain. I may get cut out. I don't know.
I was just thinking about that because, like I said, I don't got the rain by me. You see, the sun is
Hmm.
shining in Queens,
Yes.
and I'm just a bridge, not too far from
Hmm.
you.
Yeah, it's coming down. I could hear the thunder. So I was saying that self care is not a luxury, it's a necessity, it's your responsibility, it's something you have to do. You cannot take care of yourself if you don't take care of anybody else. Okay. And we are officially closed for self care. So, first and foremost, check in. How's everybody feeling? What is your vibe today? You feeling amazing. You doing pretty good. You doing whatever. I'm just here. I'm feeling lost. I'm feeling broken. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling great. Whatever it may be, put it in the chat. Let us know. Inga said they getting rain over there too. Yeah, Tori, and they always trying to put me in the daggone matrix.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Torian.
Mm. I am feeling, let me see. Well, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Most of this month I've been feeling lost and broken inside. So the green, I'm jumping in between green and could be better, could be worse. I'm coming along, right? I am kind of in keeping my head above water. That's where I'm at.
You
Oh,
know what?
Barbara said
Sometimes
she's
I'm
feeling
like
it.
where I'm a half a heart, half a red heart, and a half a black heart.
Mm-hmm.
Like mixed emotions.
Yeah, definitely be getting those mixed emotions. Okay, Kendall says she feeling pretty good. Yeah, I definitely feel that. Could be better, could be worse. I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, like, I don't know. Y'all don't hear that thunder? That thing is loud as I don't know what.
Mm.
So yeah, that's basically how I've kind of been. Lady Virtue said she's orange too. Okay. So I have a little something self care for men because the men's don't be thinking they need self care. Every time we talk about self care, it be like, oh, that's the woman thing. And, we thinking it's just about the hair, the nails, the makeup, even though that can
Mm.
be a part of it. But
That's
it's
a everybody
definitely,
thing.
yeah, it's for
You
everybody. Even sometimes when it comes to kids, we'll be like, oh, well, what do kids got to be stressed about? What they worried about, right? But it's a
homework,
lot. Yeah.
school, they parent.
Hmm. And these days with the bullying and everything else and social media, I think kids be having to deal with a lot more in some ways than we had to because we didn't have all this social media and stuff going on. You just went outside and you played. They don't go outside and play. Their stuff is different. Ginger Snap said, I'm all the colors, honey. I listen. Okay. Lady Virtue says she's sending prayers and love to those that need it. Yes. Prayers and positivity. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, I think a big myth is that men don't need self-care. Also that, like I was saying, children. And also I remember growing up, especially when that with that song that came out, you will always hear like big girls don't cry. So in other words, once you got past a certain age, you shouldn't be crying anymore. And it's like, no, everybody damn cries. Men, women, whoever. That doesn't make you less of because you show your emotions, you know? So I think that's important to point out. So definitely, which, even though it says self-care for men, this is really for everybody, in my opinion. Make time for yourself. Embrace both physical and mental. Engage with other. Find passion and connection. And know your burnout signs. I think that's very important to know what's your limit and when you reach your burnout. Um, oh, Moochie, I forgot to ask you. I'm just jumping all around because you was the one that brought up the positivity jar, gratitude jar. You had got it for a Christmas gift, and you was loving it. And you was part of the reason why I went and ended up getting mine. I got it from the 99-cent store, but we talked about how you can make your own. You can order it online. They come with it sometimes already made. You can do stuff on Canva and all of that, right? And we have went over the different type of jars. So do you feel like you still been keeping up with it? Is it less? Is it more? Is it the same? Are you still liking it? I know the last time you said you really was liking it. I think you on mute, Munchie.
Okay, there you go. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I was saying it's a little less sometimes. But you know how you have those days where you feel like, how if I feel like messed up about stuff where I gotta walk away from it and come back to it, that's when I gotta do it. Or if I'm just feeling down about other things, and I
Okay.
just try to keep writing positive thoughts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll listen to some music that's uplifting, or
Yes.
music that'll take me to a happy place.
Mm-hmm.
Or even sometimes like movies or shows or stuff, music videos and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you
Miss
gotta.
Kara says, I'm glad I didn't grow up with no social media. Me too.
Yeah, me too. I think kids are so cool now.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are so cool because I mean, we all played dozens, which that's what taught us to have thick skin, where
Mm-hmm.
people used to just crack on you, but now it seems like it's so much worse. I just I see how, like, I would want to keep my kid away from social media if they was younger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely get that. So some positive affirmations for the men out there in these streets, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I will always hold my head high. I will give myself permission. I will give myself the permission to have joy. I am worthy. I am full of intelligence and wisdom, and I deserve to rest my body. I think that's some important ones.
Exactly, because sometimes men have so much on them, and they feel like they're not supposed to talk about it. I think
Mm-hmm.
we all should talk about it. Or they feel like
Absolutely.
that's not for them. It's for
Mm-hmm.
everybody. I think if the sooner we stop holding stuff in, the better people will be with, like, getting upset quickly,
Mm-hmm.
because it's misdirected anger towards other people.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, prayers up to everybody who's going through it. And Candy says, adults are cruel too. Yeah, sometimes they the worst. You would be surprised that it be adults not only that's bullying other adults, but that get up there and bully children and say all different kind of reckless stuff to children. And there's a grown behind man or woman behind the screen. Definitely
Wow.
keyboard warriors. Cyberbullying is definitely real and it's disgusting. It really is. Um, so y'all, it's so crazy. One of the first times I ever got on Twitter, because I was never really rocking with any social medias. I don't know if y'all remember back when Michael Jackson had first, passed away. And I know it'd be the controversy with the kids and all of that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And there was some stuff where they were saying that the grandmother was missing and like Janet had went looking for them and you could kind of see them struggling or something in the video. But it was so many people in those kids' comments that was telling them to go off themselves. And that's how I first got on Twitter, just because I wanted to be nosy with that. But it also was so disgusting. Like, why is grown people telling kids to take themselves out? Like, regardless of what you think of that situation and his kids or whatever, like, why would you be telling any child to do something like that? So that was one of my first times that I came into contact with how nasty cyberbullying and things of that nature could be. And
Mm.
then it went on and on from that when it was things with the shootings. I remember one time, child, I got into a whole thing with somebody because they were saying, if y'all don't like it here, go back to Africa. And I went off in them comments, and then I had to catch myself like, girl, I
People say
said,
mean things to get a rise out of you
yeah,
too.
they do. They really, really do. So yeah, I couldn't do it. That ain't for me, baby. I can't with that negative stuff. But we got positive affirmations for the black woman. Okay, it's for all women, but I'm black. Okay, so we want to talk about that first. Blackity, blackity, black. Now let me start. Okay, I give myself permission to do what is right for me. I possess the qualities I need to be successful. I am enough. I deserve the best, and I will allow myself to have it. I will celebrate myself even when others don't. I think we definitely have to do that.
Yeah, that last one, we have to. You have to celebrate yourself.
Hmm. Absolutely. If you don't celebrate you, who else is? You know?
No.
Definitely, 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 you guys. So let me see. I don't even know what's the one that I had up here next. Oh, okay. I just wanted to mention these because I thought this was really, really cool. This is an organization. I had just found out about them. They're on Facebook, I believe Instagram, and they have a website online. I believe it's Girl Trek. So it's girl and then TREK. And they do different walks. They do like prayers, different events, whether it be for cancer, different physical ailments and illnesses, and mental health awareness, positive affirmation, self care, and all of that. And I thought this was interesting. I couldn't find all of them. I only found week 3, week 5, week 6, and week 7. But I like the way that they kind of broke it down. So opposed to you doing like how we talk about monthly challenges or whatever, is
Mm-hmm.
more so like they're doing it on a day by
Weekly.
day, a week by week, and stuff like that, right? And then they even have, I'm not on this level yet, I would like to get there one day, but they even have, I guess, for those that actually complete the week, it's like, looks like it's some type of money prizes that they give out for the winners and
Also, they
stuff.
have
And
an incentive program.
yes. And I'm like, I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. It was so much stuff up there on them. And I was like, I've never heard of this before. More people should know about it. And it's a lot of like, thousands of black women that seem to be involved into it. So I thought that was really interesting. But I figured this is kind of an outline that we could follow, that you never know. Maybe this is a way that we could try, because some people may feel like doing it about a month is a lot for them, right? So
Yeah.
just to give y'all some examples, and most of this stuff looked like really, simple stuff, and ain't nothing too crazy. The way that they had it was like week 3, and the assignment is to smile, right? And then the commandment is, thou shalt never sing the crow anthem. You give the world your full Diana Ross voice for a brand new day, right? Can you feel a brand new day? But I ain't gonna lie, the crow song is my song too. Listen, I love the
That's
way.
isn't that I forgot. Oh, you can't win.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
You
can
can't
win.
win.
Okay. That's my jam too. But I like that, and then it basically says like your activity is to, like, some walk ideas, things you could do while you walking, walk to go get ice cream, walk to a Uncle Charlie song,
Mm-hmm.
um, walk at the sunrise with the birds, and walk, with a friend, walk to the carnival fair. So I like that. I thought that was cute. Another one they had was like week 5. The assignment is that you sizzle. Okay, you hot, hot, hot. You're gonna be a hot girl, having your hot girl summer, I guess. And your walk ideas is wearing your favorite lipstick, on it, going to a date or a hot spot, glimpsing at your own reflection and just being like, okay, look at me, I look beautiful. They ain't say all that, but I'm adding that in there.
I mean, you gotta give yourself a hug.
Right. Walking to go buy you some bubble bath. Taking a bubble bath is one of my favorites. Water is my favorite, period, y'all. I tell you that all the time. So a bubble bath, an Epsom salt bath, all of that, I love it. And I thought that was cute.
Let
And
me
then we
find out you're gonna be like Allison. Wade
oh
in the
no.
water.
I ain't trying to be like Allison though. Okay. Don't, but I do appreciate her getting in them daggone baths, honey. Okay. um So then we have week 6 is slow down. Okay, slow down. Relax yourself, relax, relate, release. And then it says if
Mm-hmm.
you want to go faster, I mean when you want to go fast, you go like by yourself, but if you want to go far, you go together. And then the activities, the walk ideas is just to enjoy the neighborhood, wave at people. I don't know about waving at people, smiling and waving at people. Take a breath, and call a good friend, get some flowers. So I like that. Then week 7 was solidarity. Thou shall never leave their sister behind. So if you have your sister in need, you trying to make sure that, we working together, right? We all in this together. And then week activities, the walk ideas is to do community service, walk with family, friends, and neighbors, and things of that nature. So I thought this was cute, and I was like, maybe this is something that we can try to practice and put together. I know I'm not as much into things right now, but it's something definitely to hold on to for a possibility for the future for anybody that is interested in it. I thought this one was cute too. It says self-care day menu. So we have the starters, then we have the entrees, and then we have dessert. Um,
Starters is read, stretch,
mhm.
listen to music. This is stuff that I just mentioned.
Right.
Go through emails, call a friend, go for a walk.
That seems simple enough.
Yeah.
It seems simple enough. Sometimes it's hard though. Some days you don't want to get out the bed. You don't want to be bothered. And if you got to work or deal with kids, or I get it, I understand. But we gotta all take that time for ourselves. At least one day. That's just for you, or a couple of hours, or sometimes it got to be a couple of minutes. We got to choose our battles. But
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in there, you got to fit yourself. So I like the idea of this. And then the entree is taking a bath, yoga, exercise, bake or cook, deep clean, shop online, paint, journal, watch Netflix, take a break from social media.
That's what I always feel like I need to do that once in a while,
Mm-hmm.
just to pull back
Yes.
and learn a new skill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For
Definitely.
dessert, go outside, do a face mask. It's
Mm-hmm.
always good to pamper yourself because then you always feel
Absolutely.
better with that. That's what I like.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just like you just, even if you're not, it's called like a staycation. Sometimes you need to
Yes.
stay, your me time.
Mm-hmm.
Meditate, make your bed, color, have a dessert. Of course, it's just everything in moderation.
Yes. Yes. Shoot, I went to Carvel for the first time, and I don't know how long ago, like 2 weeks ago, when my niece was here, baby. I was like, girl, I got a taste for some cookie and cream ice cream. We about to go get some ice cream and put it with that cake, and we gonna watch some
Mm-hmm.
TV. And that was good. I had a good time doing it.
Yeah, I get it.
um So yeah, I definitely like this one. I think that we should have a day like this. And usually everything that I talk about in these videos, I put it up in the community tab. Yeah, for those that may not know, I also put it on social media just in case there's anybody that want to, keep it and have it kind of as a reminder for themselves. If you want me to DM you anything, I can. And if you have anything that you want to DM me or that you can share with me, I appreciate it. Shoot. Okay. Because I'll be trying to give y'all different things, but a lot of the things you will hear kind of repetitive because having that repetitive, redundant, repeat is what helps us learn and what it makes it become more natural for us to do it. So some things you may be like, oh, I heard her talk about that before, or didn't she just say that? But yeah, we got to keep
Yeah,
it
but that's
going
then you
because
have your quick go-tos.
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you be so overwhelmed with stuff, you don't even know what to do with yourself. Where you gotta be like, all right, let
Exactly.
me slow down, like you said, and
Mm-hmm.
take everything in, and then let me just do what I gotta do. Sometimes you gotta
Mm-hmm.
step back from stuff to overcome it,
Right.
or step back
Absolutely.
from stuff to jump right in it to get it done. I'll say it like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. So, um, so I did put up one, I think it was last month that I put up a summer self-care challenge. I put up a challenge, a checklist. I don't know if anybody did that. Okay. So if you did, like I said, even if you missed them, even if you didn't do every single thing every single day, that's okay. Sometimes we may need to do the same thing 2 or 3 times. It's really what works for you. Again, I don't want y'all to be focused on, oh, but I missed a day, because a lot of times if somebody missed one day, then they feel like they failed. They ain't doing it right, or they gotta stop. And we tend to do that, whether it's with dieting, we do that with a lot of things. So for me, when I tell y'all to do these challenges, and most of the things, are pretty much very simple things. I don't really be putting too much ones that's hard, because I feel like we gotta also be real with ourselves, be honest with ourselves, be like, this is what I'm capable of doing, this is what I know I can do. Even when we doing the vision boards, don't put things that you know is unrealistic, that you know you ain't gonna be doing. Try to stick to things that you feel like is within your means. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you may need to do this one particular thing 3 or 4 times, right? You may not need the other things. So I think you also have to look at it, not so much of doing each thing that it says, but doing the thing that you need the most at that time. That's the way I look at it, right? So even if you didn't necessarily do every single thing, if you did a couple of things from the self-care challenge, if you did a couple of things from the self-care list, if you put something in your jar a couple of days, if you did a couple of things from your vision board, again, that should be something that you should be celebrating. It should not be about the ones that you missed. And that's something I had to be reminded of recently. So I'm reminding you guys, because I do have a tendency to be like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Let's not focus on what we didn't do. Even if you did one thing out of the 30, clap
Focus on
your
the
hands
stuff
for
that you
yourself.
did.
Yeah. So, did anybody, okay, do anything with the jaws, with the vision board, with the, challenge, whatever it may be? I'm
Let me
going to keep
see
it
in the
real with
chat.
y'all. This past month, especially, I have not. Not how I normally would. Before, I had my regular routine with the positive affirmations. I always tell you I have positive affirmations up by my bed. Normally, it's the first thing I see when I wake up, is the first thing, before I lay down. I'll try to do my meditation. One thing I have still been doing is listening to my rain sounds. Normally, that kind of keeps me calm and centered, and I can meditate to that. Even if I don't fall right to sleep, it relaxes me, so I usually use that. That's probably the only thing I've still been doing consistently. Normally, I would light my candle. I kind of fell off with that. So it's certain things that I fall off, that I have fell off with this past month, but I've been trying to pick back up and get myself back into the mode of it. So that's okay too, right? It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes we just gotta take a step back and regroup and breathe, and you know but as far as this
Exactly.
one, like I said, it is pretty simple things. It's telling you day one, make a list of goals for the month. Again, pick things that you know is gonna be something you gonna do. Don't pick no crazy stuff like you going to the moon and you know you ain't going to the moon. Right? And then day two, it says sit outside and meditate. That's easy, but I mean, in this heat, we probably don't really want to be out there. I guess it depends on you and whether you can find some shade to sit in. Day three, make some lemonade or lemon water. That's definitely something I could do. I love my lemonade. Day 4 says go on a hike or nature walk. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would probably change that for something else because I'm probably not gonna be hiking.
I mean, you could do a
Yeah,
quick
so
walk
walk.
or
I do
something
walk
like
every
that.
day though.
Day 5.
Definitely. Um, I think that one says spend time in water or a sprinkler. Listen, I don't do that as much. I definitely used to run to that sprinkler when I was a kid, but again, I love water, so
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
yeah.
I mean, I did go to the water park, but not this summer.
Mhm.
I didn't go. I missed it with this
Mhm.
year so far. But I can't do much. So it's just like I'm just the pocketbook person.
Yeah, I
So
used to
I mean,
love going to the
I'll do
water park.
the lazy lake, the lazy
Yeah.
river.
Yes,
That's
I
what I
like that
do.
too. I like that
Where you
too.
could just lay in there and just go around in circles.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Are
used to
you
love going to the water parks, love barbecuing, love the pool, and I haven't done any of that in the last couple of summers, to be honest. I think I did go to a barbecue last year, but I ended up not feeling well and sleeping most of the time in a little tent that they had there. So, yeah, but I'm gonna try to do it before this summer ends. And then we have something with water, the little water
day 6?
cameras.
I'll read it.
Yeah.
It's water guns, bubbles, sidewalk chalk. I don't know. Like
That's
some of these things I did, but when I had kids,
mhm. Yeah, I
like
definitely was
I
doing that with my son.
yeah.
Um, Kendall says, I have not worked on it consistently since the end of May. Life was life, and yes, June through mid July for me. Getting back on track now, though. Yes, I understand, honey. Life definitely be life for all of us. Okay. One journey says, hi, Muchala. Thank you for the text notification I did not receive from
Oh,
YouTube. I'm supporting. Listen, we appreciate you and your
we
support. We know
appreciate you
how
coming
freaking
through. We know
YouTube
how
be
it
playing.
happens.
Yeah, Ginger Snap says she loved the pool and the beach. Me too. Okay, she said
But
I'm
she
going to
go
the
for her
beach soon.
walks too, though. She goes
Yes.
for her walks in the park. Matter of fact,
Mm-hmm.
and text us and showed us a picture today while we
Yeah.
was getting all of this together. We was getting all of this
Mm-hmm.
together.
She
So,
be out there, okay? She be
hmm
like, come on.
she be outside, Ginger Snaps.
Yes.
Inga be outside.
Um, Day 7, have a picnic. I like picnics. I like picnics. I like barbecues, all of that. Yeah. So I'm definitely down for a picnic. Um, Day 8, unplug from technology. Sometimes that's hard for some people to do. But I think we all gotta unplug sometimes.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do my
Day
vision board. That's what I'm like slow, but y'all be seeing my vision board every time y'all see things that I do. Y'all see little me being creative. That's that. But
mm-hmm.
I need to do a vision board.
I
So
think
I'm
I pretty much because I didn't really put a lot of things on my vision board, and I think I've accomplished all of them except for my writing. That is the one that is still the weakest that I have not been on top of. I always tell y'all if I put as much into my writing as I put into this YouTube, then I would have been finished already. So I gotta really get on myself with that one.
well, maybe you could decide to take one day out of the week.
Mm-hmm.
The it doesn't have to be a day you unplug for the whole day, but take some time out just to focus on that. Remember, I had to back away when I was doing
Mm-hmm.
my school thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm about to go back to that, and then I take a lot of time out just to tend to that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
you got to do it at your own pace. You get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
today's segment is named "You Got This." Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, definitely. Um, Day 9 is just basically make sure that you are drinking 8 cups of water. Some people don't be liking water. Mine's gotta be ice cold, and my mother's the complete opposite for me. She don't like hers cold.
That sound like my dad. I usually drink it, but sometimes I put lemon in it.
Mm-hmm.
And just to give it a little taste, sometimes you could put some fruit in it. It
Yeah.
doesn't always have to be just water.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you put cucumbers, that'll
Yeah.
hydrate you a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
It's
love
good for your
cucumbers
skin
too.
too.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Day 10 make a fruit salad. I love fruit salads. I make them all the time. That I gotta get to the
Mm-hmm.
supermarket and get me some fruit so I can make me a fruit salad. I've been talking about that. First it was tacos and the crab salad. I conquered those. I got those. Now it's the fruit salad. I gotta get it.
I haven't had crab salad in a long time
Oh
because I used to do the imitation, and then
yeah.
I saw how it was made. So now I like to get that other kind of crab that comes in a
Mm-hmm.
can. That is the lump. Oh, and you can make good crab cakes with those too.
Yeah. Cucumber water. Inga says she drinking a Heineken right now. I don't like Heinekens, honey, but at this point, I'm like, send me one. Send me one.
You
Okay.
drinking a honey?
Um, go out for ice
Okay.
cream. I was just talking about that. Go out for your favorite ice cream. Okay,
Yeah.
child. Last time I went, don't judge me, y'all, but I got cookies and cream and some strawberry cheesecake.
I got the last time I went to Cold Stone. I got the cake batter with pistachio and some
Mm,
fudge.
all right. Shoot.
But
Okay,
you know
it's
what else I
good.
like? The
Uh-huh.
Italian ices too.
Yes, yes. I like those. I haven't had that in a long time. Um, it says relax to the sounds of nature. Now, it depends on what kind of sounds we talking about. Because I told y'all I like rain sounds. I also like the waves. My niece, she does like birds, and I remember, God bless, my sister used to be like, I cannot go to sleep in here with her and them damn birds. But it's relaxing to her, that's her little thing. So I always laughed at that. Now, a lion may be considered a sound of nature. I don't think I could go to sleep to that. So
A
I think
lion? Don't they usually? I mean, that's kind of noisy.
you're right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know what's the sounds of nature that we talking about. I also don't want to hear crickets. Them damn things annoy the hell out of me. Okay.
I don't know how people
That
could
might
do
be
those.
considered a sound of nature too, but I am more of the water type of nature girl. But everybody's different.
Yeah, them crickets
Um,
is real loud by my brother.
hmm Look at Inga showing off. I forgot to get my Haagen Dazs, and then she's talking about she got some fruit. Um, um, Miss Kira says I'm due for fruit salad. About to get back to making homemade lemonade. Yes. Um, Torian said the last time I had an ice cream was the animal cookie blizzard from Dairy Queen. Oh Lord.
Oh
Whew,
man.
yeah. Oh Lord, y'all making me want ice cream now. Miss Kara talking about she had last I had was a DQ peach cobbler blizzard. Ooh, Lord.
Mm.
Okay. Kendall says I like any water sound, rain, waves, fountain, trickle. Yes, that's how I am. Me and the same. We here, Kendall. We here. Yeah, I don't want to hear no damn crickets. So, um, what was we day 13? Wear what makes you feel pretty. Wear what makes you feel good. Yeah, I'm definitely here for that. And day 14 is listen to your favorite summer songs or any music, really. And I've been falling off with listening to my music. I ain't gonna lie. Usually that's my happy place when I'm listening to music. But whenever I walk to the store, if I'm not talking to somebody on the phone, I'm usually playing music on my phone. But just as far as playing music in my house on my stereo the way I used to, nah, not really. But it'd be funny because people be like, I always see you with your phone, and that's usually because I'm either uploading a video, talking
Mm-hmm.
to somebody, or I'm listening to my music. So they be like, you always on your phone, but I'm like, no, I'm usually just uploading videos to YouTube. That's really what it be. um. Day 15, ask yourself, what do I need today? And to be honest, I feel like we should ask ourselves that every day. I think that's an important one. What do I need today? Think that's pretty important.
Day 16, wake up early and watch the sunrise. You know what's funny about that? I don't know. I'm weird, y'all. Y'all know I'm different. I'll be up all night. I'll be going to bed when the sun rises. So instead of waking up to see it rise, I see it rise before I go to sleep. But typically, if I'm away on vacation, you would think I would sleep late on vacation, but I actually wake up early as hell. So I don't know. But that's a good one. Day 17, make your own popsicles. That I haven't did that in a long time. I used to do that all the time, and my mother used to do it when we was growing up, and she used to make some good ones.
I could do that tonight when I come back next time. I'm gonna have my little slushy. I'm gonna make.
Mm-hmm.
I could, I might make me a beverage.
Mm-hmm. Ginger said that's because yeah, when you retire, it's definitely different. It definitely is, honey.
Yeah.
Torian says sunrise on the beach hit different. It sure do. The beginning of Lion King theme plays in my head. I know that's right.
Uh-uh.
I am not mad at it. Okay, Simba just born when the sunrise. I know that's right. I'm always up, but I never see the sunrise. Really? It's beautiful. It is. It's really beautiful sometimes just to look at the sunrise or even look at it set and look at the moon. I remember as a child, I always was like, Mom, why is the moon following us? Especially when we go on our road trips. I'll be staring like it's going everywhere we go, and I'll be so amazed at that. And looking at the stars. I love to look at the stars, even though you can't see that many stars in New York. But when you go other places and the sky is full of stars, oh man, it's always
Yeah,
beautiful to me.
that is good. My Pat has a telescope,
Mm-hmm.
and they look at the stars and stuff up there. It's really beautiful. So you'll
Mm-hmm.
hear the crickets, you'll see the stars, you'll see deer walking around during the day, turkeys,
Mm-hmm.
and she even recently caught a bear. Like she sent
Oh
me a video of a
wow.
bear, and that was like, I was like, whoa, he like real close to the house,
Mm-mm.
too close for me.
I know that's right. Mm-mm. Hey Shayna, thanks for coming through. How you feeling today? Oop, man, I done knocked my phone. Um, okay. Sonia says I saw a sunset when I went on a cruise back in April. One of the most majestic things ever. I know that's right.
Yeah, that is beautiful to see, especially if you got the a good background, like a good the ambience and all of that.
Mhm.
Like either like a beach,
Mhm. Yeah,
definitely from a ship if you got a good
definitely.
view from there. Even
Mhm.
if you want like the main deck and see that, it's
Right. Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. I agree. Then we have day 18, either watermelon or whatever your favorite fruit is. Baby, the way I haven't had a watermelon in so long, but New York watermelons, I ain't gonna lie, used to be a guy, but I haven't seen him in a long time. So, I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. God bless him. But I just know he used to come to my neighborhood over 20 years and he did have some good ones. But typically, I would not mess with a New York watermelon. I need the ones from down south and I will tear that down.
I'm seeing them, but still now you got to be careful. I want
Hmm.
one with seeds.
Yeah.
And they're hard to find, but it's a truck out here that got them, but they be having the yellow ones too. You ever tasted the yellow
Yes, yes,
watermelons?
yes, yes, yes.
So that's like a mixture of pineapple and that.
Yeah.
It actually tastes really good, but they make them so expensive.
Hmm. Everything's expensive now, child.
And I
Day
don't know what
19. Take a nap in the middle of the day. I could do
that's the
that.
best.
Yes.
But you remember, I'm retired, so
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that
That,
just
that nap
happens.
hit different.
Yeah, you be like,
That nap
damn.
definitely hit different.
And look, it's getting dark here now. You see,
Mm-hmm.
the sun is not shining, so the rain is coming my way.
Mm-hmm. Candy said they making these hybrid watermelons now, baby. Listen, they making a lot of hybrid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Day 20, make plans to visit the farmer's market. I love the farmer's market. I really do. And they making it harder to have that in my neighborhood now. That's a
Wow.
whole nother story, but yeah. hmm I'm not really a marshmallows girl, but day 21, roast some marshmallows, make some s'mores. If that's your thing, then do you.
That's
hmm
stuff I used to do with my son in the
hmm
summertime.
hmm
Matter of fact, I did that with my nephews last summer where we was roasting them. Cause like the marshmallows and making your s'mores. But
Yeah.
now they got like a whole s'mores pack where everything is together
Right.
now. They done got real
Yeah.
sophisticated with it.
hmm
Before you
So
used to
they,
just buy a box of graham crackers, a couple of
yeah, we
Hershey
used to do that
bars.
back in the days. Even though I don't necessarily like them for myself, I would do it with my sons. I can remember
Mm-hmm.
my mom doing that when we was growing up. So yeah. And day 22 have a barbecue. We was already talking about that. You know, I love me a barbecue. I don't feel like summer without a barbecue. And I used to be the one to have the barbecues here at my house and really have all the family dinners. And just over time, you know, some people passed, some people moved away, whatever it may be. It just changed and less and less and less now. I couldn't tell you the last time I had one like at my house because we have a terrace here and we used to just be outside at the terrace. Sometimes we may go to the park. Those was the good old days. But
Mm.
I love a good barbecue. Um, Day 23, stay inside and read your favorite book. To be honest, child, I don't even know what my favorite book is. I haven't read
Well, we were
books
supposed to be
like
doing the
that.
coldest winter ever, and then I got
hmm
sidetracked with stuff. We'll come
Yeah.
back to it.
Yeah, I was always a big book reader. We would go to the library on a regular. Me and my god sister was talking about that the other day. We stayed in the library. Like we would be so excited for a new book to drop and go to the library. And I got a bookshelf downstairs with a whole bunch of books, child. So but it's like recently, nah, I haven't been really into it
When
like that.
when I was working and before really cell phones came into effect, I used to read a
hmm
book. If it's a good book, two books in a week, because I used to read them in between time while I'm
hmm
driving the bus, like at the end of the line and stuff like that. And then
hmm
once it
But
just seemed
now
like
it's
they cut the
also
schedules.
different because it's all these audio books. It's not like back in
Yeah,
the
it's not
days where
like
you was
that
getting
now.
the.
When you
I mean, they still have physical books, but I'm sure most people rather do the audio ones. No, Torian didn't say my favorite book is the book with the pictures in
you
it.
stop lying. You know you're not telling the truth on that one. I used to
Oh,
go
God.
to get my books. Sometimes the guys used to be selling the books by the subway.
Mhm.
So you got those. And then when I used to
Yes.
work downtown Brooklyn, I used to go to a bookstore. It was off of Willoughby.
You know
And I
what?
used to,
You right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just thought about it. I did buy a book a couple years ago. Maybe it was like 3 years ago. This guy was selling a book by the train station, saying it was
mm-hmm,
based off his life. And I wanted to support, so I bought it. Child, that book was horrible.
for
God
real.
bless him.
I bought a couple of books like that. A couple of them was actually good like that.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
when I used to go downtown, I used to be like, he'd be like, "What you want to read?" I'd be like, "I want to read about
Mhm.
car chases, this and fighting." He used to be like, "Oh, you need to get this book right here." He
Mhm.
was like on it with that. So I used to love reading books like that because especially where if you reading it so much you could sink into it and visualize what
Yeah.
they're talking about. I love things like
Yes.
that.
Yes. Absolutely. Shayna says I prefer the hard back when paperback books. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Torian says, did y'all have those book fair? Oh yeah, my mother used to always buy me a bunch of books from the book
Oh
fair.
yeah.
My son used to get them goosebump books.
Remember? Oh yeah, my son had those too, and Captain Underpants. That was his thing.
Yes. Oh God. The bookmobiles. Okay, I see. Kendall says she like ebooks and audiobooks. Okay. But
Yeah,
rather have the
I had a
physical.
Kindle back in the day that used to they
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So I need to find out what's the new book to get. I need to look into that. Um, try gun painting. This is the second time I heard about that. I'm not familiar with it, but that may be something I want to
What's it
try.
called?
Gun painting.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, that's the second time I heard about that. That was on another one on the list that I did recently, and I
What
was like,
what it
oh,
what is exactly is that? I want to know what that
I
is.
guess
I'm
it's
gonna
like
look
a
it up.
water gun, but it's a gun with paint. That's what I would assume. Uh, I know how you could go do that paint shooting, but I don't think that's the same thing they talking about. I think they mean
That's
actually trying to
paintballing.
paint, right? So I think this is like you painting with it. That's interesting. I don't know that they would have something like that by me, but that sounds interesting. Day 25, it says take tons of pictures. I do that on a regular. I do that on a regular, so I think that should be pretty easy to do. Um, Day 26 is just saying, be outside, do yoga, practice stretches. I think that's easy. Yeah, 313 said like that. I love the book fairs. Yeah, them book fairs used to be it. I love me a good book fair. That's why I said I fell off with a lot of stuff now. Um, Day 27, what do you need to walk away from? Oh, I love that one too, child. What do you need to walk away from? So, what was the other one that I said was important? What do I need today? And what do I need to walk away from? Them two, I might have to stick on my wall.
You know?
Wow, RC says never listened to an audiobook yet. Okay.
Okay.
Um, Day 28, do a bit of reorganizing. Yeah, I always do that. I always try to do that. At least every season, reorganize stuff, and sometimes just when it hits me.
I got a bunch
Um,
of wires on my desk I need to organize. Them things look crazy right now. I'm looking at them. But I had to move, I had changed stuff
hmm.
around in here. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Day 29, write something beautiful. Day 30, go stargazing. We just was talking about that. I love looking up at the stars. And day 31, you basically revisit the goals from day one. So, like I said, this was not really a hard list, and I wasn't even planning on reading all of them, but some kind of way I still did, y'all. We just flowing over here.
Yeah, and
But
that was cool though. Because sometimes people need to hear the ideas because they don't have time to go through it. And we went
mhm,
through them one by one. So if you got some little self-care challenges you want to do from the list, you
mhm.
could do them.
Yes, I like sipping paint though. I do like that, and I haven't even been to that in a long time.
Okay, so you want me to tell you what the paint thing is? I think it's
Oh,
something like
Inga said you should
paintball.
try the puff and paint. Okay.
You know what? Inga, there is a puff and paint somewhere in the city.
Oh, for
I
real?
think it's some kind of dispensary.
That would be interesting if they had
I
that.
mean,
That would
I
be.
don't know what kind of painting y'all plan on doing and how it's gonna come out,
Oh
but
God, that
I'm just
would be
saying.
interesting. Um, So we're gonna get ready to close these out. Y'all know that I always have either positive affirmations or things that I feel like are reminders or that spoke to me that's something important or that has a message that I like to share at the end before we end it out. And these were some that Kendall actually sent me. Shout out to Kendall a while back. I never got to use them. I think she sent me like 10 of them, but we got I think like maybe three up here. And over the next couple weeks, y'all will see me share some of the other ones in the community tab because I usually try to, even though I fell off recently, y'all know I've been having a lot of stuff going on, but I usually try to share things about self care in the community tab, even when I don't do videos. So I have really liked these ones. I liked all of them. It was hard to choose ones that I want to share, but
Mm-hmm.
Moochie, you want to read this one? Can you see it? Because I'll be.
Yeah, I could see it. Worth. Don't expect to see positive changes in your life if you're surrounding yourself with negative people. Do not give part time people full time positions in your life. Know your value and what you have to offer. Never settle for less than what you deserve. It's not pride, it's self-respect. So let me see. My son and I get invited to them all. Really? To the painting? Look, I'm waiting for Moochie and Tamika to come down here to Maryland so we can hang out. Look, I will do one of them painting painting puffs. There's something like that. My sister will go with me too.
I think I just broke my charger, y'all. My phone was on the charger and it fell and it the damn charger bent. I don't even know what happened. Y'all know it's always something, but yeah, moving right along as Moochie was saying.
Yeah, moving on. 2024. You know what? Sometimes you gotta clean house and take out the trash. Get rid of the fake love, liars, the bad relationship, fake friends, and drama.
Yes.
Okay,
Amen
just throw it
to
all
that.
in the trash.
Yes,
throw
absolutely.
it all in the trash and get rid of
it. Yeah. Child, it was so much I wanted to throw away from 2023, and then we get in 2024, and I'm like, Lord of mercy. Definitely. So I definitely thought this was a good one. Fake love, liars, drama, fake friends, bad relationships, all of it. Goodbye. See you later. Let it go. Let it flow. Right. And I think this is the last one. Don't ruin a good day thinking of a bad yesterday, right? Y'all know I always tell y'all yesterday is gone, it's over. Don't look back. Tomorrow is yet to come. Today is here. As long as you are still breathing, as long as you get another chance and you wake up again, you start fresh from there, right? And if today is not a good day, that's okay. We pray and hope that tomorrow is a better one, and we deal with whatever we got to deal with then. That's it. Yesterday gone, forget about that. It's over. Right? It's a wrap for you, boy. Yes. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, y'all, I think that's what we got for today. Yes. So y'all have to give a minute. I know I have the what you should be watching. I think it's set for 6:15, but you know
it's already 6:08. So
yeah, so you gotta give a little extra 5, so 10 minutes extra, so we can powder our nose and refresh our drinks, and then we will be, rocking, telling y'all about the new movies and TV shows that's coming out that y'all should be looking out for and what we've been watching and all of that good stuff. Okay, go ahead and powder y'all noses, refresh y'all drinks. And if y'all
I got to refresh my drink.
want to come back and join us, we definitely appreciate it. Make sure that y'all hit the like. Moochie, tell them what to do, girl.
Hit that like, hit the subscribe, put us up in the algorithm, and holla at your girl.
Yes.
So come back so we got some news too, some power news. So y'all need to come back and talk about that, so we could talk about that also. So we're gonna got some what you should be watching and some news too.
Yes. And if you come on the replay, tell us some of your self-care tips. Tell us if y'all been keeping up with things, let us know y'all came through and y'all was here. All right, replay game, you came by. We appreciate it, and we gonna see y'all in a bit, y'all.